The way I want to document this is to show you all of it, to bring you on this journey, the wins, the highs, the lows, and the what the fucks. So let's talk about each of the lifts this week. So as you guys know, I am wanting to compete in regionals, and so in order to do that, I want to be able to do a weighted bar muscle up. So at the moment, I currently have a bodyweight muscle up, but even as it is at the moment, it would not be comp certified or comp approved. With muscle up work, I have been practicing on one with the bands, and that has been all about trying to pull a lot faster and to get the timing right. Oh, the timing, the timing. I was also doing some explosive high pulls. This week I was practicing on trying to pull my chest to the bar, and next week that I do these, I'm going to then try focus on pulling higher rather than into the bar. So I'll keep you updated on that one. Okay, now let's talk about chin-ups. So with chin-ups this week, there was some variations. So we had been working on doing like a slower concentric on the up phase, which I'm so not used to. And it was very, let's say, soul destroying. And then doing a hold at the top, so like a lockout, and then an eccentric as well. So the whole point of doing the tempo work is to constrain how much I can lift in that session. So ideally, it's helping work and refine the technique without having to load up my joints and having to go really heavy. And then on street, so this was all about doing 4 sets, 4 reps. And I went in there being like, okay, last week we did 5 reps. And so this week's only 4, so I'm gonna be able to lift like heavier, which is amazing. And when I did my warm-up set, I was like, oh shit, this actually feels so much heavier than I expected. And then let's talk about dips. Oh my God, dips. Oh, dips. The level of effort and intentionality and thought I have to put into each of these reps is insane. And at the moment with the dips, every dip feels so different. Some days and sets I can feel really locked in and they can feel really good. And another day I'm like, what the fuck? I've forgotten how to dip. Yeah, so yes, like streets dips, oh my God, they were so hard. I was doing 30 for 5s at street last week. And then yesterday I could do 4 and it was like RP 10. So that was really, really hard and quite disheartening and feels super frustrating. I know it's all a part of it though. So yeah, that felt fucking dips. They felt very, very hard. And then let's talk about squats. Okay, so it wasn't so long ago that I transitioned to more of a low bar style squat. And after I made the transition, it definitely felt like it took a while to get into the groove. But then it felt like it locked in and I was like, oh my God, like this feels so much better. I feel so much stronger. I don't feel like my adductors are gonna rip off. It didn't feel like my hips were getting jammy. And then all of a sudden I started overthinking the low bar squat. And I have this tendency to overthink things a lot, especially when it comes to movement. And now every rep feels different again. The setup feels different. I'm overthinking the hinge, the bracing. It's just like, and so that has been so challenging. I have had positive success though, because this week actually, I did a back squat and I did 115 kgs for a single, and I've never done that in my life. So that was amazing. It just feels like, you know, when the rep feels off and it just doesn't feel like, it just didn't feel like that. So I'm really needing to revisit the squat and the dip in terms of technique, because I know I've still got a lot of gains that can be made in those movements, but I really do need to dial in the technique and then send it. Really, really hope that if you're on your street lifting journey or you've thought about doing street lifting, and me documenting and sharing what is working and what is not working, or what has worked for me or what hasn't, it would be really cool if you can like take nuggets from this and apply it to your own journey. And honestly, I would really love it if you do have questions or you have requests around what you do want to see, whether it's behind the scenes or how I've got to where I am or how I'm planning to get to where I want to go. let me know. And yeah, drop in the comments. I really want to connect with you guys, so make sure you drop in the comments, ask me something, connect with me. I would love that so much. All right, guys, so until next week, catch you in the next one.